Everton Richarlison. Lads, are there many Everton players who Jurgen Klopp would even like? Theo Walcott is a boyhood Liverpool fan and tried to force a move through to Anfield in 2016. Christ, can you imagine if Klopp had signed him instead of Sadio Mane? Trying to win the Premier League title with Theo Walcott in your front line? Bit like trying to build a house with fucking sticky tape. Richarlison has been linked with Anfield in recent years, and I know what you're thinking.
Oh, he's too loyal to move. He wouldn't do it.
I'm pretty sure he would. This guy is an ambitious boy who clearly sees himself as the next Neymar and looks like he'd strangle his own granny to get himself ahead in life. Watford were the club who gave him his first big break in English football, and he only gave them a year. I can see the first line any big club, be it Liverpool or whoever, come in for this guy, he'll be off. Liverpool, Adam Lallana. Alright, Liverpool fans. Ask Southampton fans whether this fella has an idea of what the word loyalty means. Listen lads, Adam Lallana was once a self-proclaimed boyhood Everton fan. He comes from a family of blue noses. His dad is a season ticket holder. I mean, yes, were Jamie Carragher to leave Liverpool for his boyhood club, he'd probably been spat at in the street. But I think Lallana is safe. He probably wouldn't have to move house. Nobody would really care. It's like having your recycling bin pinched by the neighbours. You're not exactly going to call the police. Were Everton to come in for him, offer him first team football and a fat paycheck, I can easily see Lallana winding up down the road. Man City, Leroy Sané. Okay, this is tricky because I can't actually see too many current Man City players who would want to end up at Old Trafford. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you offered Leroy Sané the prospect of going to Man United instead of Bayern Munich this summer, he'd probably get sick in his mouth. But over the course of his career, then yeah, why not? This guy clearly doesn't have the biggest loyalty to anyone at Man City. If he tried to flirt with Bayern Munich anymore, he'd be doing a striptease through their bedroom window. Listen, he has about as much love in his heart for City as Jadon Sancho did. He's clearly just using them as a stepping stone to advance his career. Give it 5 years. Enough time for Man United to exterminate likes of Jesse Lingard and return to former glory. Then yeah, I can see him making this move, no problem. Man United Fred. Man United fans won't like this. They'll remind me that Fred already rejected Man City in 2018. Did he really reject them?
That's true. I received an offer from them and even talked to my Brazilian teammates who play for our neighbours. They were trying to convince me to join them, but in the end it didn't happen.
It doesn't sound like he rejected them. Maybe City just didn't want to pay £52 million for this guy. Maybe it was just as simple as that. This guy signed to play for Jose Mourinho, not a relegated Cardiff reject. He's already said he's friends with half the City team, and Pep Guardiola, the opposing manager, consoled him after he was subject to a racial abuse in the derby. Players don't forget that sort of thing. That sort of compassion, the mark of respect. So yeah, I can see this guy doing a Carlos Tevez in the future. Chelsea, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Right, Chelsea's local rivals are Fulham. Despite the fans deciding they'd outgrown them in the 2000s, like it or not Chelsea fans, this is your local derby. Should Fulham wind up back in the Premier League, I can see a 25-year-old Ruben Loftus-Cheek searching for first team football like he did on loan at Crystal Palace. Another loan move to a fellow London club, yeah, why not? Tottenham Moussa Sissoko.
Moussa Sissoko wants to leave Newcastle and join Arsenal. Everyone knows, I often said it when I was young. Arsenal is the club of my heart because there were quite a few French players there like Thierry Henry, Robert Perez, Sylvain Wiltord, Patrick Vieira, who was my idol.
Well, lad, if someone like Patrick Vieira was ready to risk abuse in North London by signing for the enemy club, I'm pretty sure Sissoko winding up at his boyhood club, yeah, of course he'd do it. 100%. If Arsenal offer this man a job offer in the morning for a fatter paycheck, he is gone. Anyway, that's the video, lads. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll talk to you in a while.